The atmosphere at the track was already electric, but what happened after the final checkered flag wave transformed a high-stakes racing victory into an unforgettable, legendary moment that sent shockwaves across the entire internet. Wang Yibo and Melvin Mo stood triumphant on the podium, bathed in the golden glow of victory and cheered on by thousands of breathless onlookers who had watched every heart-pounding lap leading up to this exact instant. The sheer adrenaline of the race was still pulsing through everyone's veins as the roar of the engines faded, replaced by an overwhelming wave of collective emotion. Winning a podium spot at this level demands everything from a driver: months of relentless training, unwavering mental stamina, and the raw courage to push past the limits of safety on every tight corner and dangerous straightaway. As Wang Yibo stepped onto the podium alongside Melvin Mo, the raw relief and intense joy on their faces said more than words ever could. They had fought through every obstacle, overcome every second of doubt, and delivered a performance that proved their absolute dedication to the sport. The crowd was already screaming themselves hoarse, waving flags and holding up banners, completely captivated by the triumph of two drivers who had given their absolute all on the tarmac. Just when the celebration seemed to reach its absolute peak, a sudden shift in the energy of the venue turned a standard victory celebration into a moment of pure, unadulterated history. Out from the sidelines emerged Zhan, stepping into the glowing light of the podium area with a warm, unmistakable smile that instantly ignited the entire stadium. The moment his presence was registered by the crowd, a wave of shock and ecstatic disbelief rippled through the stands, transforming the cheering into a deafening roar that seemed to shake the very foundation of the arena. Fans who had traveled from all over the world to witness the race were suddenly treated to a breathtaking surprise that no one had dared to dream would happen so publicly. Zhan walked toward the podium with an unhurried grace, carrying an energy that immediately grounded the chaotic intensity of the track. The unspoken depth of support between them was palpable in the air, a silent acknowledgement of the countless hours, the immense pressure, and the personal sacrifices that had gone into reaching this triumphant high point. As Zhan joined Wang Yibo and Melvin Mo for the iconic champagne celebration, the scene erupted into a dazzling spectacle of foam, laughter, and brilliant sunlight reflecting off the spray. The heavy bottle was uncorked, sending a massive shower of white foam cascading over the podium, soaking everyone nearby in a joyous, chaotic blur of victory. Wang Yibo's usually cool and reserved composure melted away completely, replaced by a radiant, unfiltered laugh that fans rarely get to see in such raw detail. Zhan didn't hesitate for a single second to get fully involved in the celebration, getting caught directly in the splash zone as they all shared in the intoxicating excitement of the win. The sheer spontaneity of the moment created an incredible visual, a perfect blend of high-octane motorsport triumph and genuine, warm camaraderie that felt entirely unscripted and intensely personal. Every single camera flash going off around the track seemed to freeze a piece of magic in time, capturing the genuine, unforced happiness radiating from everyone involved as they laughed through the shower of champagne. For the millions of fans watching both in person and through live streams across the globe, this was far more than just a sports victory or a fleeting public appearance. It was an emotional core memory that brought years of passion and unwavering support full circle. Social media platforms instantly went into overdrive, with tags trending worldwide as fans dissected every second of video footage, every lingering look, and every shared laugh on that podium. The visual contrast between the grueling, intense atmosphere of professional racing and the bright, triumphant joy of the champagne party resonated deeply with anyone who has ever followed the journeys. People online expressed an outpouring of overwhelming emotion, sharing how seeing them celebrate together in such an open, triumphant setting filled them with incredible happiness and a deep sense of pride. The sheer volume of love pouring in from every corner of the planet created a massive, shared emotional experience, proving once again just how powerful and transcendent their bond remains to millions of devoted hearts. As the sun began to dip lower over the racetrack, casting long, warm shadows across the pit lane and the podium stage, the laughter slowly settled into a deeper, more reflective atmosphere of shared success. Wang Yibo, Melvin Mo, and Xiao Zhan remained on the stage for a few quiet moments longer, looking out over the sea of emotional fans who refused to leave the venue. The air was still thick with the scent of racing fuel and sweet champagne, serving as a lingering reminder of the incredible achievement they had all just witnessed. In an industry defined by intense pressure, constant scrutiny, and relentless demands, this brief, shining moment on the podium stood out as a rare beacon of genuine connection and unbridled joy. Long after the podium was cleared and the crowds eventually dispersed into the cool evening air, the memory of that legendary champagne celebration remained burning brightly in the minds of everyone who saw it, forever defining what it truly means to win together and share the ultimate triumph.